The government house, located in the Portuguese-era fortification of the Daman, is the official residence of the Honorable Administrator. The century-old architecture of the house reflects a mixed style of Portuguese and Indian architecture. However, it underwent atrocious interventions which flawed the original architectural features and elements. Gracefully, by the vision of Honorable Administrator Shri Praful Bhai Patel, an integrated restoration was planned with the help of PWD and Savani Heritage. Works initiated by restoring the pitch roof, which was in a leaky and severely damaged state. A zero-puncture technique was implemented which watertights the roof to tackle the heavy coastal monsoon. The traditional existing Valsad sagwood trusses were restored, strengthened, and reused to a maximum extent. Aluminium sheets laid and Mangalore tiles placed. Later, the structural restoration and strengthening of other timber members was undertaken as it forms a sizable frame of the house. A linseed oil treatment was done to timber as an anti-termite measure to the new and old timber. Interestingly, it was found that the mud and lime plaster was used traditionally and attempted to replicate. The brick walls were lime grouted to toughen the masonry internally. An elaborate lime plastering works done over the unfairly painted walls where the lime was mixed with natural additives to achieve strength and maintain authenticity. Permeable lime plasters allow the breathability of the structure and thus arrests the wall dampness to a great extent. Besides, the cracks and other structural concerns were addressed using the helibars for firmness. The sizes and patterns of some openings were also altered, which was vital for the safety, security, and aesthetics purpose. The doors of window frames were replaced, restored, and polished. The internal works were undertaken in unison with the external works. The timber floorings was found in severely deteriorated state and were replaced and restored with compressed bamboo flooring. Meanwhile, the unacceptable POP ceiling was removed and wooden ceiling panels with decorative patterns was fixed. These intricate wooden patterns richly adorns and brings out the heritage character of the house. A marble heritage flooring arrangement in a black and Ambaji white marble chess pattern was laid after removing the earlier insensitive tiles and finally divided by brass tukri in the two elite suites and later buffed and polished to create a reflective surface. The furniture, which is the soul of the interiors, were retained, recurated, and polished to suit the antique interior heritage theme. A variety of light fixtures embellishes and delicately illuminates the spaces. The central area of the house has a courtyard whose masonry columns had to be replaced with decorative timber columns. Overall, the planning appears to radiate out from courtyard with two lavish VVIP suites and two VIP suites, a grand living and dining room, and an office. The long passage ends with a reception on one end and a common waiting area on the other. The kitchen and a mini conference room has undergone a holistic refurbishment where the cabinets and flooring was altered to meet the aristocratic culinary and gourmet needs. As we head from the first floor to the ground floor, we come across 3 suites, dormitory, servant rooms, and a laundry section. A long stretch of marble step flight stretches up to the entrance passage, whose steps and balustrades were realigned afresh, gives a grand welcome to its visitors. The cozy enclosed veranda adjoining the suite number 1 displays grandeurs with leisure amenities such as TV set, dining, cardio equipment, a mini temple, and a sit-out. The adjacent balcony was strengthened and refurbished alongside. This balcony overlooks the surrounding landscapes with elements such as a CI lamp posts, fountain, and stone corbelling done up to the gate. Serving heritage project is truly a gratification, which Savani Heritage Conservation Private Limited, who have restored more than 200 heritage projects with a team of 1,200 workmen across 19 states and 10 UNESCO Asia Pacific Awards, has received guidance from dexterous and skilled consultants. Just as important, the Honorable Administrator has himself had a vigilant eye on the project, which lined the project into a discipline. Today, the Government House stands as an example of elegance, luxury, and sophistication, while inspiring other heritage residences to take up a comprehensive conservation, restoration, and repairs.